What's up, collective? It's your girl Sid, and welcome to Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 18th through the 25th. I believe that's right. This week, y'all. Anywho's, if you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, interact with the video. If you are not new here, welcome back, and thank you so much for your support. Regardless of which group you fall in, all of your views, all of your participation with the channel is greatly appreciated. So thank you all so much for all you do. Okay, let's get into this reading though. Okay, so during the meditation, weird thing. I had a distinct feeling of something crawling in what I would imagine would be what my craw is. You know, when you hear people say somebody's got something in their craw, meaning that they're bothered by something. And I feel like that's the energy for this reading. I feel like there may be a situation that you are currently in or that has taken place that has left you feeling bothered. You don't necessarily care for the way that things have gone down. It's just something that's still nagging at you, okay? So let's see if that resonates with the rest of the reading. If not, then that's confirmation that you're not tripping. Something's not right about that situation. All right, so what's the overall energy of this reading for the collective, please? Overall energy of this reading for the collective. Oh, before we get into it, description box, my website will be there. Book personal readings through the website only, www.savysentient.com. All of my other social medias in the direct me link, so you can click that. It'll take you everywhere. And there's also a link to my spiritual safe place group. Okay, so description box. All right, so let's get into the reading. What is the overall energy of this reading for the collective? We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse. In the upright, the Emperor represents order, structure, paternal energy like fatherhood, divine masculine energy. However, in the reverse, this could be kind of controlling energy. This can also be a lack of control. So either someone who appears too controlling, but not in a positive way, not in a way that they have things managed, but a lack of control, chaos, okay? Maybe absence of the divine masculine or absence of the paternal energy as well, okay? But yeah, something's, I feel like we're keeping with the theme of something not being quite right. Chaotic energy makes sense for that. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the recent past. What is the energy for the recent past, please, for the collective? Energy for the recent past for the collective. We have the Queen of Cups. I feel like that may be you. The Four of Wands. Just because the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive, and if you're feeling bothered by something, if you're feeling like something's just not quite right with the situation, then you're likely right. Page of Hazards. Tell me about the present, please. Okay. And tell me about the near future, please. So yeah, absolutely collective. In the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. Like I said, I think that was you, highly intuitive. really, loving, especially when it comes to yourself, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself, but also those that you're very close to. We have the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands here. So there definitely might be children involved with the Emperor leading the reading and then this page showing up. But I feel like your home was happy. It was secure. You had everything you needed. There was stability there. I believe that you were living a life that you manifested. You had everything that you wanted, everything that you needed. Okay. I'm going to clarify the Page of Hazards. Clarify the page. We have the Six of Swords and the Strength card coming up to clarify the page. Moving away from what's not serving you. Pulling on your inner strength to do so. I feel like the situation in the home had been really like you didn't sweat the small shit. Like if you are living with other people, if this is a romantic partner, like you let a lot of little things that might bother other people, you just let it roll off your back. Like if it didn't need to be addressed, if it wasn't immediately an issue, you just let it be. Okay. However, we have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Hazards with the Three of Swords in the present position. So I feel like to you, it felt like very out of the blue, but there has been some type of shakeup going on in your stability. There's some type of loss, and it came in very quickly to shake up your stability. Okay, this could have been let me see. What's this Three of Swords? What's this Three of Swords? Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace as well. I don't know if there's I don't know if this is an issue of willful ignorance here. Like the Ace of Cups represents a need for healing and also represents a new beginning in love. And then the Seven of Cups is like setting boundaries. Seven of Wands is setting boundaries, like standing firm on your beliefs. Like I'm kind of getting, for some of you all, like up until this point in the reading, everything has been good. You see those air quotes, been good. But then we have this Three of Swords here covered up by the Ace of Cups. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that for some of you all, something happened that you're just trying to brush under the rug. Or maybe that your person is trying to brush under the rug. And the Seven of Wands is saying, like, we don't talk about it. We're starting fresh. We're starting new, remember? This is a new beginning for us. Remember, we don't talk about that. Yeah, no. No. Somebody is trying to sweep something under the rug, and I think that this is the thing that's not sitting right with you, collective. Like this situation still irks you because it's like you didn't ever get a resolution to it. It's just like it happened. Okay, whatever. We're just not going to talk about it no more. But there was never any closure. There was never any solution. There was never any expression of how you felt about the situation. It was just, we're not going to talk about it no more. We're happy, remember? We're good. We're good. But you're not good. And in the near future, we have the Eight of Cups with the Five of Wands and the Four of Hazards. Because the situation wasn't addressed, because there was no resolution, you're starting to feel like you don't even want to work on this anymore. You don't want to fight for this no more. You're feeling very conflicted and you're kind of pulling back from the situation. Like, you're feeling very unsettled. You're feeling very unsettled. I feel like there's a lack of acknowledgement for your feelings. And this doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This can be a work situation. Happens a lot in work environments where you may bring up a grievance and they like pat you on the head and, okay, well, we're just not going to talk about it anymore. We hear you. Won't happen again, and then move on. But for you, I don't feel like that was enough. Like, no repercussions for whoever this person was who did whatever they did at work. We're just not going to talk about it no more. It's just like a slap on the wrist for whoever the perpetrator was. And that just left you feeling unsettled. Like, there's no order here. That's not how things are supposed to go. So whether this is work or whether this is any type of relationship, it's just like they're not acknowledging your feelings. They're not acknowledging that this needs resolution. They just want to brush it under the rug. All right. All right, for those of you out there, this is a romantic situation. We're going to pull the Island Time Wellness Romance cards. Messages for the collective in love. Messages for the collective in love. And I feel like it's really bothering you because you are the type of person who cares about everybody and considers everybody. So we have the Passion card and saying chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. We also have the I like you card. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wants to date. And the Palm Tree, stability, security, permanence, endurance, and flexibility. So for those of you all that this is a love situation, I feel like you may have tried to ignore or agree with the sweeping under the rug because you do like this person a lot, because you do have a lot of passion for them. And I feel like you have a dream of creating some type of stability with them. For some of you all, it's not necessarily that this person was being deceptive or trying to make you feel small. It wasn't intentional. It's not a manipulation, but that's what the result ended up being. For some of you all, it is definitely manipulation because they know how you feel about them. So they're like, come on, you want to make this work? We'll make this work. Look, we can make this work. Don't worry about that. That's in the past. But for you, it keeps on bothering you. It keeps bugging you. And you don't feel like band-aiding the situation is the solution. All right. Before we pull the Rebel cards, let's get some Monology. Monology, what messages do you have for the collective? Messages Messages for the collective. Nothing is set on stone. This card states that if you don't like the way things are going, if you don't agree with the way things are, then you have every right and every opportunity to change them, because nothing is set in stone. So, friend, if you don't like this, speak your piece, make that change like Mike said. The next one says, it's a time to give rather than to take. A new moon in Virgo. New moons are a time for setting intentions. In this instance, the way I'm feeling this card is, this is a time for you to give direction rather than to take it. Like, this person is telling you, like, just get over it. It's fine. Let's just sweep it under the rug. And you're just like, okay. But you're not okay with that. So this is a time for you to give your direction rather than to take it. We need to talk about this. I don't like how this is going, and we need to resolve it. Okay? And finally, be bold and make the first move. That just piggybacks off the last card. Don't wait for them to come and talk to you about this, because they're not. Because they're trying to sweep it under the rug. You have to be bold in this instance, okay? You have to be bold. For those of you all that this is a work situation, for you to be bold may require going over some heads. And that may make some people upset. And it may possibly cause some type of discomfort for you in the workplace, but you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to stand in your power. And if you're not feeling heard, then never forget, everybody has a boss. All right? Everybody has a boss. Even if the person you work for is an entrepreneur, there are several government agencies that have control over them. Okay? So don't think that there's never somebody over somebody. Okay? Everybody has a boss. Never forget. All right. Messages for the collective. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. This is a situation that may be having you losing sleep. It may be having you extra pissy because you can't stop thinking about it. You got a feeling you can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to it. That fly in your craw. that feeling you just can't shake. Listen to it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Trust it. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. I don't know why, but I just felt like I'm just seeing like a person researching and looking around and like, what could I do and what could I do? Well, maybe if I do that, like looking for maybe like resources and things like that. Looking for like the higher ups and the bosses and stuff like that through your phone, but never actually doing anything. You're just looking. Stop window shopping. Go talk to a live person. Go talk to the boss of the boss. Go talk to HR, whoever. Go talk to somebody. Go get some shit done, friend. All right? And what is the advice? What is the advice for the collective? Advice for the collective. So the way I'm reading this, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Wands in the reverse is failing to take that inspired action, okay? Failing to start, okay? We have the Six of Wands. This is a card of recognition and victory. And then the Six of Pentacles is charity, equal give and take, reciprocity. All right. So I feel like the direct message I'm seeing is if you don't take action, you're not going to get victory. You're not going to get the reciprocity you're looking for. All right. You're just not. Failing to take the chance. I'm frustrated. Like, I feel like if you don't go for it, you're not going to get what you deserve. You're just not. All right? Get up, get out, and get something. Okay? Go get what you deserve. Don't just sit here and take it. Don't just sit here and take it, friend. All right, messages from Spirit. Okay, and this card says, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. And one is unfamiliar. The one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places, and infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and given new hope. Loving you always. So with this card, I'm feeling like this is not the first or second or third time that a situation like this has occurred for you. I'm feeling like maybe you often let people run over you and often let people sweep your feelings under the rug. The reason why this has come around again, collective, the reason why this is happening to you again is because on no other occasion did you stand up for yourself. And now the universe is pressing you to do it. Like, stop letting people run over you. We're going to keep putting you into this situation until you stand up for yourself. I feel like that's what's happening here. So don't delay. Don't just think about it. Don't just let it play out in your head like what you would have done or what you should do. Actually do it this time. Do it this time. Don't keep letting people push you around. Okay? All right. So that's your reading, collective. If this resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. Let me pep talk you. Let me get you together. Let me help you out. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what's going on, friends. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. And until the very next time I read for you, you should already know I'm wishing you all love and light and everything right. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.